Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining my channel today. I am Rachel Town and I am a Premier Director with Lemongrass Spa with some really fantastic tips on how to rock a Facebook Live party. So Facebook Live is so useful, especially if you are not able to do home parties with your direct sales, or you just want to kind of incorporate your Facebook Live with a home party. But there are so many ways that you can really gather a lot of interaction with your guests with Facebook Live games. And I'm going to talk about two of those today. And one of them is pretty fantastic. If you have anything, I mean, you could take a dollar bill and put your face, something like whatever you want. You could put whatever you want on it. This one is the Lemongrass Cache and it has the logo on that. And as a consultant with Lemongrass Spa, you can actually download this template directly from Lemongrass University, which is like the where you would find all the information for training. So this is pretty fantastic. And this makes a really fun game during a live party. And one thing, you can refer to this as Lemongrass Cache if you're a Lemongrass Spa consultant. If you are not a Lemongrass Spa consultant, but you have another direct sales business, you could just call it like Wax Cache or whatever your company name is. Just call it something catchy that people wanna earn that. So mine's Lemongrass Cache, and I'm gonna flash this at a Facebook Live party. And I will introduce it at the beginning, and I will talk about it a couple of times during the party. But one thing you want to make sure they don't know, like, what is it exactly that they're going to earn. They're just going to earn cash, and then you're going to message them afterward. So a good way to do it, to engage your guests and to get those notifications like throwing out to other people that are at the party, because you know when people are commenting on live videos, then other people that are in that group or that event, if you're doing a Facebook event or if you're doing it as a group, people will get those notifications. So you want people to be commenting more and more, because then it will bump up in people's news feeds and it will hit notifications. So you want a lot of chitter chatter during a Facebook Live. So one thing you could say is, for every question asked between now and, let's say your party's at 8:10 or 8:15, you get a Lemongrass Cache, or you get a bonus buck or whatever you want to call it. Mine is in $5 increments, but it really doesn't matter. They get one bill. So the person that ends, so let's say 8:10 hits and I say, okay, everybody, tally up your cash. And of course I'm keeping tabs as well on my notebook. So as people are coming into the Facebook event, I always write their name down, always. So when I see their, like Rachel Town comes up, I'm like, oh, hey, Rachel. And I write her name down really quickly so that I know she's there. I like to do door prizes for people that are in attendance. So it's important to write down their names as they come. One tip that I would give is, when you are doing a Facebook Live party, you want them in the description of the party, say something like, say hi to be entered into the door prize. Because if they're not your friend, sometimes Facebook doesn't show you their name. So if they say hi, then of course you'll know they're there, and you can instantly write their name down really quickly. They don't even have to see, because your pad's over here. And then when you have their name, when they're asking a question, you can just simply put a tally mark next to their name. And then at the end, it's a simple checking how many questions people have asked. And let's say Sarah had 10 questions. And so you'll announce, Sarah, you're the winner with 10 questions. Congratulations. And those could be business related questions, or they could be product related questions, or maybe they have a question if it's nut free or vegan or organic, or, just encourage those types of questions. And then the person with the most, you announce that they're the winner. And I like to say, and everybody else, Jenny, you were a close second with 6 questions. Amazing. You ended up getting 6 Lemongrass Cache. That's awesome. And I'm going to message everybody. So everybody actually gets a message on this. And since Sarah was the winner with 10 Lemongrass Cache bucks, I give her the option. I say, okay, Sarah, what you can do is apply that $10 off your order for whomever's party it is. Or if you'd like to double that, I will gift you something worth up to $20 if you would like to book a party with me today. Now, Sarah has to book a party with me today if she wants to double that, if she wants to get the $20 Lemongrass Cache. And what I will do is we'll discuss a date and I'll put her on the calendar. And when she closes a qualifying party, and in Lemongrass world, that's $200. I know a lot of direct sales companies, it's around $200. So if she hits a qualifying party, I will then apply $10 of her cash toward the gift that she chooses, up to $20, and I will actually use some of her hostess credits to pay for the rest. And that will be clear. You don't ever want to like be a sneaky person and sneak things by your hostess. And you also want to make it clear to her, if you choose to book a party, and you don't have to be straightforward at this point, but when you book a party, you will have this $20 doubled cash to use at your party. So then when she books and when you're doing your hostess coaching, it's really, really important to let her know you got to hit a party status first for this to happen. But if you're doing your hostess coaching well and you're building that relationship with that new hostess and you're constantly being in communication with her, just talking about her normal life, building a true relationship with her, the party should hit 200. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes weird things happen and the party just does not hit. And if that's the case, I like to still give my hostesses a little something, because I am thankful and grateful that they booked a party. So maybe it's, in Lemongrass, we have a info kit, and an info kit is like a facial or 3 products. Like right now it's the spring 2009's new products, which is the Peach Bellini Lip Balm, the Lime Splash Body Icing, and the Grapefruit Bergamot Body Polish. So those are 3 items that they could get. And I would say, thank you so much for hosting. I'm so sorry it didn't hit, but as my thank you, I'm going to send you 3 of our new products. So still something for their time and effort, and that scary feeling that sometimes people get. They don't want to book a party. They're nervous. So you want to do your best to get them, feeling comfortable and thanking them for booking a party. Should it happen that they don't hit. And that is Lemongrass Cache. That stuff is fun. That's a fun game to play. It really boosts interaction. It gets those notifications flying so that other guests will be more likely to see them and join in on the live event, because it's important to get people into the live events. Without that, they lack that excitement and that enthusiasm that you're sharing if they don't pop on. So get them there. That is one way to do it, to get those notifications really bumping. Now, another game there is the book. It's a booking party. It's a booking bag or a booking box, and I actually have both. I like to do both, because some people, it's funny because it's like aesthetically pleasing. Some people just prefer boxes, or some people prefer bags, or floral, or stripes, or it's funny because people have different preferences on what they want. So it's a game that you can play, and it gets you more bookings at a Facebook Live party. I like to get 6 or 7. I should have 10. I really truly should have 10, but at least 6 or 7 different bags or boxes, and they get to choose which ones they want. So let's start with this one, because this on the back is labeled number 1, and I have written down all of the contents of box number 1. So I have the people in attendance choose a number, and I'll randomly, I say, whoever chooses the number first, there's no order of choice, but whoever chooses the number first, that's theirs. So let's say Sally's at my party and she chooses box number 1, and I'll show them, well, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. It depends how many people are in attendance. Let's say we have 10 people in attendance at the Facebook Live party. Then I will just say, everybody choose a number 1 through 10, because I've got 10 guests. So everybody chooses a number. Let's say Sally chooses 3, and then Jane chooses 3 after. Sally gets 3 because she chose it first. Jane has to choose again until everybody has their boxes or their bags. And since Sally chose first, we would open up box number 3. So imagine this is box number 3. It's not, it's 1. I should have went with that one. So she gets to look, and I say, okay, Sally, this is what you've earned yourself, and this will be added on to Sally's order. So this is, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. Some people just send these as gifts to people. I do not. I I say I will add it onto their order, and that will encourage them to purchase something. Even if it's something small, at least it's something, and it's helping the hostess and it's boosting party sales. So the samples that they get, and I typically just throw in samples. You don't want it to be too expensive because you might be giving out 10 of these, people, so keep them fairly inexpensive. I've got the vitamin C serum, and I'll explain a little bit what it does. So, you know, like, this is going to make your face really youthful. It's going to target anti-aging, whatever. You know, that's not for you guys right now, but I would talk about that one. Then the overnight rehab cream, which is it's going to help your skin cells rejuvenate while you're sleeping. You know, wake up with a really flawless face, repeated use, great skin. Okay, so that, and then they get the mandarin orange bronzing butter, which is a new product for spring. So this one would be really exciting for them because this has not been in the catalog over the fall. So those three, and then on this box, there's also this. Congratulations, you've got a full facial when you book a party. So woohoo, you got this, girl. And then, hey, I'm gonna message you and we'll get that party booked. So that's what she's got. Now, then let's say, what did Jeannie choose? Jeannie chose box 2, except in this case it's a bag. So this is bag 2, and again, I have written down everything that's in 1, 2, and then I can I've got that notepad with all of their names. I'm writing this down. I'll just jot it down. I'm writing right now. You guys don't even know. I'm writing all kinds of things. So then I'll open it up again, and this is, who did I say this was? Jeannie. And inside, Jeannie's got a lavender vanilla deodorant paste. Love it. This is my favorite. Anybody who follows me knows that this is like the best. And y'all know I work out a lot, and that keeps me fresh. All the time, fresh. And then the Lime Splash body icing. And of course, you're going to want to really, whatever you're giving them, if it's trials or maybe like it's a full size. So sometimes I give out just one of, say, like one of these little lotions, and just talk about why they're great. So in Lemongrass world, it's always why they're great is always because we don't have any toxins in our products. A lot of them are organic, and it's great. Like this one, this is a persimmon lipstick. This has been discontinued, so they can't get this any longer, but you know, I'd like to gift it to them. So that's a persimmon organic lipstick. And then of course, maybe I'll throw in something like, you know, how much lead people ingest over a lifetime. People who wear lipstick, they apply it multiple times a day. And yes, maybe there's a small amount of lead in a regular lipstick, but when you're applying it over and over and over forever, from age 15 to 65, you know how much lead that is in your body? Like, it's awful. So I love to talk about how ours is organic, non-toxic, you know, just kind of really pushing that. And this one didn't have a party booking, but what Jeannie can do is she can say, I don't want that one. I want Sally's. And I'll say, okay, because it's white elephant style. Sally gets the bag, and now Jeannie gets the box. So they can continue to do that. If they aren't happy with the one they got, they can trade it with somebody else, just like a white elephant gift. And you do that until everybody has, until you've gone through the numbers that everybody has chosen, and it's just another fun game to play. So I would love to hear in the comments if there's anything, if there's a game that you play, or if you have any questions about different games that we can play. Oh my gosh, I'm like Facebook party game playing queen. I love to do them. I'm actually working on making some more videos because oh my gosh, I made a video the other day and I never hit record. I did it like, it must have been like 25 minutes, and I went to stop it and I noticed that the time was at 0, and I'm like, oh no, why did I just do this to myself? So luckily my daughter was still sleeping and my kids were out playing, and I was like, let's go again. And then I think she came in. She woke up during the second take, but whatever, I got it out. It felt good. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions on anything, and I would be happy to answer those questions. Have a fantastic party, and I can't wait to hear all about it. Bye.